Remember that I loved it. Yeah. All right. Snedronningen. Hopefully I said that right. That's not Final Fantasy font, Scar, at all. It's just a very fanciful font that's harder to read. Dad? Are we making a move soon? It's getting really cold. The incapability of Kai to even register Gerda's presence was embarrassingly clear. Always a single-minded person, the task at hand commanded his full attention. Shh, shh, shh. Away the spear went, losing a bit more of itself with every reinforcement of the point. Franker. Ew. Yeah, that sucks. At what point do we turn back? We should really start making our way back to base camp. We're not going back. You've seen the ice wall. Now you know it's real. Maybe it's time to start thinking about how much else I'm right about, Gerda. Once we get past the wall, things will make sense. I've got to do this. Oh, why does my nose itch so bad? Jesus. That is love. Why? What do you think is over that wall? Cornflower? Well, would cornflower hold up? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just think of it as more fall aparty than flour, like wheat flour. Okay, just please don't lose yourself in that. Your mom is over the wall, Aquarian. You're always lost in something. Dad, why aren't you in bed? I'm doing some research. On what? It's gonna be hard to sleep with you smashing away on the keyboard. I'm learning about zetetic astronomy. One of the groups I'm in on Looking Glass has been talking about some texts from the 1800s that will absolutely change the way you look at the world, Gerda. You've been up on Looking Glass all night again? Yeah, so, yeah, it doesn't have the same structure. I mean, yeah, corn chips, they are definitely right there, you're right. This might sound deranged unless I sit you down and show you all of this, but you ever wonder why planes have to fly different over the Arctic? Go on. Actually, don't worry about it, Gerda. It's important that you do your own research on this. It's not something they teach you in school. I'll send you some literature. Oh, God, is he going down that pipeline? Is Dad going down the pipeline? I won't be up for long, Gerda. Brush your teeth and go to bed, okay? Do me a favor and throw out the old toothpaste while you're at it. It's important that we use a special new one from now on. Oh, God. What is a amaranth flower pipeline? It's a right line pipeline. Quit, Phoenix. Now he's going into conspiracy theory nut jobs. It sounds like theory. Yeah. Not the bad pipeline, just the crazy pipeline. The snow's really picking up. Gotta go get Dad. Is it back the way we came, or? Looks like it's looping, so I don't know. The good old days of it, it's all, yeah. They're just gonna sell organs or something? God. No, he's just falling into like conspiracy theorist websites. Where do I go? It looks like it's just looping. Okay, that, wow. Dad? Gerda walked and walked and walked. Kai was all but gone. The more she walked, the less real Kai felt. The more she screamed for him, the further she sunk into unreality. As the cold of the tundra bit her and the threat of night grew ever closer, Gerda found herself able to cobble together a saving grace, a fire. A fire that served to bring her mind back for one brief moment, hopefully giving her the strength to find shelter, no matter what may come. I can't stay here forever. I need to find shelter or there's no chance I make it through the night. Stay within the source of heat to ensure Gerda doesn't freeze to death. Take care, some may not be wise to get close to. Arctic tundra. Girl, you got trees. Make it lean to. Save the game of campfires. Okay, let's save. Oh, we're slow AF. What the frick? Okay. I'm gonna freeze to death now. Awesome. Touch it. Actually, yeah, let's touch it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it just becomes cold since it saw me, which is really, really, really weird. I mean, it moves so slow. Oh, I thought I had to avoid the chain! Oh my god, son of a bitch. I can just walk on the chain. What is this, Genshin Impact? God. But I think I follow the chain. It gives me somewhere to go. I may not make it. Okay. Don't see me, you little shit. Okay. It is, yeah, but it's a little annoying that they can just... But maybe they don't move once I'm in the radius? Yeah, they don't move once I'm in the radius, so that's good. And I don't know... Okay, oh, no, there's a fireplace, okay. Oh, god dang it. No, move, move, move! Don't die, don't die! Oh, that's blood. Oh, that's blood. I went to something just used me. Oh, that's a lot of... What the frick? Okay. Huh. I don't think Dad's okay. I think I went the wrong way. Iron deposits! Oh yes, it's from the raspberry jam mines. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm not gonna get back to the heat in time. Oh, you fuck! You piece of shit fuck! Kia, Jesus Christ. Sorry, Dora. Oh no, you're about... Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, okay, there's no clear indication of where to go. So I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly almost. Wait, this is where I... This is where I started! What? Okay, wow, that's... Huh, I wouldn't have fucking circle. Like, there's an ice ship. Am I just... Okay, it just loops. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm kind of with you there, Dora. Oh, you fucker. Yeah. So how do I walk on the chain? I think I walk on the chain. Hold on a second. Yeah, I actually agree with that sentiment. It's an interesting mechanic, just poorly executed. Okay, I've discovered I can walk on the... Do I just walk on... Is that a ship? Lord knows what shape it's in. Probably my best bet for now. Is that rust in the snow? It's absolutely everywhere. What a scene. Wow, I can't believe I was that close to... Wow. That is a whale. RMS Leviathan. We're still moving super slow. Ah, that kid took my hat and swapped it out for someone else's glasses. The boss is gonna kill me. It don't feel quite right. Let's not talk about her. It was as if he believed she was real. No, it wasn't like the ones outside, thankfully. There's something happening. What's the spectacles? Passengers need their delightful roast chicken meal as soon as possible. Okay, I think this is a puzzle where I have to go to different ones and grab whatever item they have. Also, my beloved Dove. He means everything to me. Please let me know if you've seen him. I hate it when games force you to move slow like this. I used to be considered beautiful, you know. Men would come far and wide with gifts and marriage proposals, but that was a long time ago now. It was always my favorite when I was brought roses. Okay, Dora, get some food. Anything but solid steel door. Stop to the touch. Quiet pulse run through it. Okay. That's... No, I can't. It won't let me. And I also, Oh, there's no options either. I did auto run, so yeah. Trying to join me. Please give us some space. Okay, sure. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I broke his... I broke it! Child bites Gerda and runs off. Left the hat on the ground. Gerda picks it. Okay, hat. Glad you found the owner to injured. Please... Okay. Glasses. Fuck his auto walk then. My glasses, thank you. Up here, someone says Dove for a chicken. Perhaps you can find the owner? Oh god. Dove? Yeah, I don't understand why. Like outside it made sense. Okay, we're in a cold sequence. We gotta move slow to get from point to point. Okay, fine. But inside, I don't know. How to screw the game? Bunch of beautiful words. Please take one. It makes it feel like it's kind of plodding along. I like the custom assets of this one a lot. How thoughtful. Please take this. A shard from a mirror I broke once. I don't think I need to keep staring at myself anymore. The harsh edge cuts through her hand. No blood emerges from the wound. No blood. Yeah. Dream. Heard to the door. Reflection of the door is caught in the mirror shard. Gerda stares into it, uncomfortable with what she's seeing. Push the mirror shard between the cracks. Gerda slides the mirror shard between the cracks of the door. Blood sprays everywhere, coating Gerda in a thin film of viscera as the door reveals its true form to an alarmed onlooker. Oh! Let me guess, that's gonna kill me! Yep, oh, that's not friendly. That's not friendly at all. I kinda wanna see what happens. I did have a save, yeah. I did save. Come back, little guy! Oh, it's not just a... Wait, so where do I go? Alright, we may find out despite ourselves. What do I... Do I have to follow its path then, I guess? Because I can't go... Oh, jeez. I can't run either, so... Oh, it got me. Well, it's stumbling on it. I go, wait, do I actually need to talk to it? No, you just... I know, it waited for me patiently. God, okay. Oh, now he's cooking. Okay, that's the bad one. This is creepy. We're in a whale, is what I feel. It just, for some reason, looked like a ship, but it's a whale. Okay, we made it. All right. Not scared, just grossed out. There's Dad. Dad? Kai is dead and gone. Where did you go? Why did you disappear on me? The rose. Blooming? What little of Kai that Gerda once knew behind his eyes was now but a blank canvas. Muttering under his breath looked to be about the only thing keeping his unsteady consciousness keeping balance on thin ice. It's not a type of ice they tell you about. Very clever. Keeps you warm. Oh my god, it's Ice 9! Keeps you warm when you touch it. Gerda took a step forward to try and snap him out of it. Kai is dead and gone. The angels descend. The angels descend? The rose. The children? No, the rose. It's the rose. Ice 9 spotted! It's not a tale the Jedi would tell. Kai is dead and gone. Gerda? Dad, I don't know what's been happening to you, and I'm sorry. I can't do anything for you here, though. We need to find our way back to camp. Please come with me. We can work through things later. I just need you to trust me for now. I wish I didn't know these things, Gerda. I wish I could forget. I wish I could come home and be the father you want me to be. You're the only dad I've got. The only family in my life. I do like the art quite a bit. Who would I have left if I lost you here? I forgive you for everything. Just please, come with me. For a moment, a flash of recognition darted across Kai's face. He looked himself again. To Gerda, he looked more himself than he'd looked in years. Gerda. Kai is dead and gone, 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 Kai is dead and gone. I know. Dad? What's happening? What's that noise? What's going on? Gerda, leave! Get the hell away from me at all costs! Don't get caught up in this! Kai is dead and gone, Kai is dead and gone, Kai is dead and gone, Kai is... It's the mom! Gerda ran forward towards Kai, arms outstretched. Panic, fear, confusion, anger, disappointment, pride, sadness, love. Gerda couldn't identify the expression upon Kai's manic visage, but in the moment, it didn't matter. That didn't matter. The ice shattered beneath Gerda, sending her tumbling into an unknown black void below. Her screams failed to reach her father as he grew ever distant from her once again. The fall seemed to go on forever. Phoenix! Gerda, if you keep ignoring me like that, I'm gonna start actually screaming. I'm not ignoring you, I think the situation is a little more complicated than you're making out. Complicated? Your dad is insane. He's actually insane. A giant ice wall? What is he even talking about? I'm trying to think of it as a family holiday. God knows he could stand to get away from the internet for a while. Why doesn't he get a normal hobby? What about cars? Men like cars, I think. Have you considered getting him into Warhammer? Oh no! They'd be poor as fuck. This won't last long. He always gets like this. He gets obsessed with something, then moves on. Do you think I cut my bangs too short? Yes. But you know this about him. He'll go, see there isn't a wall, and then get obsessed with something else. Gertie, you can't keep babying him. He's a grown man. He's supposed to be the parent here. You have to start living for yourself. You can't keep waiting around on him. Yeah, that's a good point, Quiz, yeah. I know you're worried, Ren. I'll be back before you know it, I promise. Hey, come live with me when this is all done. And when you do come back, I need to tell you something, so make sure that's soon, okay? She called herself a witch, though Gerda, who had only heard stories of witches as cackling, nasty, evildoers, could hardly bring herself to agree. Oh, that's slow for no reason. Sweet Gerda, how I've longed for a daughter like you, she solemnly expressed as she brushed Gerda's hair. Gerda had lost track of just how long she'd been down here. Minutes turned to hours, turned to days. But the evergreen shrubbery of the magician lady's garden never betrayed the season. Why is this slow all of a sudden? After all this time, she finally felt as though her strength had returned to her. I'm not familiar with the Snow Queen story. I never saw Frozen. Do you think my dad is still alive, River? River barely even attempted to mask a sigh. Your father is almost certainly still alive. The dead speak not of him. What did the dead say then? Well, wasn't it based on the Snow Queen? Extremely loose. Okay, extremely loose. Loosely. Gerda, how would you like to stay here with me? You've been such wonderful company and we get along oh so well. Phoenix, oh no. I'm sorry, River. Our time together has been wonderful and I appreciate everything you've done for me, but I need to help my dad. You have a pure heart and a strong will, young lady. I know that nothing I say will keep you here. Your mind is made up. I want you to never forget the family is what you choose to make of it, and in these brief moments I feel we are such. River snaps her fingers and a portal emerges. A palace of rotting technology and bitter cold stands on the other side. Kai stands at the top of this fortress. I hope you understand the weight of the decisions before you. Thank you for everything, River. I won't forget this kindness. So she fell into a void. This witch found her, I guess, and nursed her back to health. Yeah, it's not a common story. It's one of those fairy tales that never really got mainstream traction. Like Snow White or Hansel and Gretel, those ones. No. It's not a sequel. It's based on a very old fairy tale from Hans Christian Andersen from the 1800s. But I'm not familiar with it at all. And like Quiz is saying, Quiz is familiar with the story. So things are making sense to Quiz. But for those that aren't familiar with the story, like myself, like you, we're like, what the fuck is going on? And with Quarian, yeah. Because it was one of those fairy tales that never got mainstream. Yeah. I do agree with that, Phoenix, yes. Sworn River was crying. The art is fantastic, but the game is not... It's not enough to keep the game together. It's not enough glue, you know what I mean? No, don't tell me... No, Quiz does not need to give me Cliff's notes. Yeah. I'll be honest. There's not a dig on the game itself. I don't know how much is... We'll keep going. If it still gets kind of we'll probably stop, but... Suddenly, Gerda found herself in front of a veritable palace of frost and fiction. She had absolutely no memory of how she arrived here. The last thing she could remember was falling through ice. All she knew was that if Kai was inside and desperately needed her help, she slowly made her way up to the entrance and forced her way in. And the constant snow thing, I think it's a glitch, because it hasn't stopped once. Andersen Polar Observatory. See Heart of the Parallels. Okay. I don't know how much longer this game. Research log 4R. This whole trip is shaping up to be a disaster. Despite precautions being taken, we appear to have become lost. I don't want to speculate on something that feels so impossible, but it's almost like we were trapped in a mirror version. This base sure looks like ours, but something just feels wrong about it. The lead researcher is currently going off the rails, saying this is exactly what we were looking for, and the woman who hired us for this will be joining us soon. I can't cope with this. I just wanted to see penguins in real life. The whole thing was a huge mistake. I've been playing it, and I'm kind of lost, too. Well, that's creepy AF. I'm going to assume I shouldn't touch those things, so... Yeah. Just to be on the safe side, I'm not going to touch them. Is that Attack on Titan? No! My God. I do too. It'd be better if the game hadn't bugged out on the sound. Sog 217. This will be my last note. Everybody else is gone, and I genuinely feel like I've been left with naught but a broken mind. Not a single thing here responds to any form of measurement. The trolls give off no thermal readings whatsoever. The photographs show the world exactly as I remember it. Over the weeks as people disappeared, I forgot their names and faces as quickly as they were gone. And that noise, oh, it's supposed to be going forever. That goddamn noise. It only gets quieter when I hike towards the north of the facility. So I'll be heading towards this ice wall in hopes of at least dying with some fragment of knowledge of what happened here. Okay, so the howling wind is supposed to be happening. Hey, it's creepy AF, man. Oh, another note. Research log 6I. She's been showing up a lot more lately with these things in tow. The lead researcher called them her pets, but to me they look like little trolls. Nasty things. I can't possibly imagine what any sort of animal that looks like this. I've been writing down as much as I can. I feel like the more and more of my colleagues start to fall for this charade, the more of them appear. Horrible things. Okay. Well, let's head north. Five in. The woman who hired us appeared. Woman? I don't know. I don't even think that's a person. I can't stand to be around her for too long, but the lead researcher seems ecstatic. Whenever I'm around her, I can't think clearly. It's like there's this constant noise just buzzing in my head. She disappears just as suddenly as she shows up. She won't speak to any of us either, just the lead researcher. I'm starting to wonder if she's a ghost or perhaps a monster. Some of my colleagues agree, but a fair few of them seem to think she is a normal woman. Like an SCP. Ah! Okay, so we gotta find the code. Wait, oh my god. I think those are the codes. I have to go read the other ones again. God dang it. I have to go back. I have to go back because I think the code is in the logs. It was numbers, and then I was like, oh, those are weird numbers, and then seeing that, it makes sense. Now we have to backtrack, and... oh, boy. Six I. It was like 2 NT, I think. I can't quite remember. Thank you, Dora. I will say that wind is kind of grating. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be there or not. Yeah, 2 and 7 are T, okay. So we just need 1 and 3. But I mean, that's not how you spell big toddy GF. Big titty GF. Big titty goth GF. There, that's the joke I was trying to make. God. Thank you, Dora. Yeah. And quiz. Pudding. That was stuck in the wall. Of course I have to walk the long way around. Oh my god. The shadow effects are kind of neat. 8? What? How many freaking letters are there? 8Y. More and more of this is making no sense to me. Almost all of them are talking about an app called the Looking Glass. We are in the middle of nowhere. How are they accessing this? We haven't been able to contact our family in months, but all you can do, you all can use this private social media to share crackpot conspiracy theories. I tried to look this up myself, but nothing is showing up on my phone. The sounds are just getting louder and louder. Oh, it might be eternity, yes. Oh, it saw me. It fucking saw me. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, fuck this game. Absolutely fuck you. Okay, fuck this game. It's in a trance. God, they're all on social media. Research log 13E, yeah. So it's ETE. Wait, what was 4 again? 4 is R. Oh my god, it is R. Was 4R? Oh, we didn't get... I thought we got 4. Okay, so it is eternity. The troll's basically taken over. All our communication facilities have been commandeered by them. If it is raining, I've taken calling their master the Snow Queen. Seems fitting. Here in the Arctic, her rule is absolute. Sometimes I see those little freaks typing away on our remaining computers in a trance. Whatever they've been up to, this facility is a shell of what it once was. Anachronistic decor seems to burst through the walls themselves. Just yesterday, an office chair transformed into a cushioned real fixture right beneath me. An ice wall unlike anything else I've ever seen is opened up towards the north. This must be what my colleagues are talking about. Okay. No, it's okay. I miscount too. I put 4 as T for some reason, and I don't know why. If I die, at least I can solve it. I don't know if it matters me reading it or not, but... N-I-T-Y. Like, how do I, The door to the throne room is open. It's time. Gerda, sweet little Gerda. Where have you been so long? And where have I been? Kai looks around. How cold it is here. How empty and cold. Dad, this has gone on long enough. I need you to see sense for just one damn moment. I'm here to help you, but you need to want to be helped. Let's go home, okay? I understand why you feel that way, Gerda. Anybody who hasn't seen what I've seen would feel that way. I've seen so many families torn apart by this. So many children have abandoned their parents just because they just don't understand. I love you so much, Gerda, and I know you're not like those other children. That door will take you home. If you think you know better than your old dad, then do as you will. But Gerda, I know you're not like the others. Bring your own family, Dad Pudding. I know you've seen things out here you can't explain. Don't you want to see how far this goes? How much we can learn? I know you'll make the right choice like you always do. Like you did when you agreed to come with me. Yeah, fuck you, Dad. Save yourself. Gerda darts through the door, making her escape. Kai's nonsensical rambling was terrifying to her, and it was all she could do to think to try and save herself from him. Something seemed to snap in Kai's mind at this moment, something bubbling under the surface this whole time. Gerda, wait! Take me with you! I can fix this! An unseen force pulls Kai back from the door as he attempts to follow her through. His visceral screams echo throughout their family home as the door slams shut on him. Yeah, that's what I think so too. Gerda never managed to figure out why her home felt so hostile to her despite living alone for years. She simply found herself needing to leave it as soon as possible. She moved in and quickly found herself becoming closer and closer with Ren, soon building a family to fill the void left by her own flesh and blood. She eventually stopped asking questions about the gaps in her memories as she created new ones. One thing that never left, though, was that noise. Sometimes when hearing hushed whispers in town, videos being played from a phone, or angry voices on the television, the unmistakable noise would ring out in her mind. Let's see if I can make that noise go away, because it is bugging the shit out of me. There we go! I just had to restart. Okay, let's see if we go to Dad this time. Dad never played Minecraft without mods. No, they just used the Unite logo. It's an MZ game. Choose family at all costs. Wow, see, one or the other. Okay, great. I get it, Dad. Gerda realizes that all she ever wanted in life is the approval and love of a parent. She bounds across the room and embraces him. I love you, Gerda. I'm so proud of you. Let's go figure this out together. The stories they'll tell of our adventure will be grand. The noise that Gerda had been trying to ignore for so long softly consumed the pair as they drifted off to sleep, trapped in an endless winter, dreaming of a summer that will never arrive. Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna give it 2 stars, and I would give it 3 or 4 if it weren't for the fact that it relied far too heavily on people being familiar with the Snow Queen story. Beautifully done art, but unfortunately, it doesn't really hold the game together. The main sticking point is the fact the whole thing pretty much relies on someone, or relies on the player being at least familiar with the Snow Queen. I streamed this, and only one person was, and they got the parallels. No one else did, and a lot of us were confused. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, where's the third ending? Or maybe just like because they ran out of time, that happens too. Aside from that, the looping maps and no clear direction during the warmth section was a little annoying. Still, there's potential here. Yeah, yeah, I think that makes sense. It relied far too heavily on the fact that people would be familiar with the Snow Queen. And the thing about that is, like, you can make it adaptations based on certain things that aren't that commonly known, and even things that are commonly known. But you have to make sure that your audience knows what's going on with it. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, you know, actually, I'm gonna a little annoying. I'm gonna add that. Yeah, interesting, cool mechanic, but poor execution, in my opinion. There we go. But you have to make sure that you're telling the story so that people who aren't familiar with it kind of understand.